Yeah, so it's interesting because mentioning a lot of these business brokers we were talking about before, just some of them are honestly so bad they're doing a disservice for buyers and sellers. My background was I got fed up dealing with business brokers, having sold two of my own businesses. That by the time I sold the second one, I'm like, you know what? I've got an accounting undergraduate. I did started my master's of finance at Harvard, transferred over Texas A&M into the MBA program. I've got the background, I've got the experience. I think I could do a better job than these guys that I keep running into. And after I had sold my second business, I'm like, time to get into it. So I went and got
Nice.
licensed, credentialed as both a business appraiser and a business broker, so that I could really understand not just taking a business to market, but properly valuing it. And it's one thing to get the price right, but you got to get the deal structure right as well. And that's where I think a lot of business brokers miss the mark. And honestly, I had a hard time really diving in headfirst as a business broker until I went through and got a basic, well, from a credentialing standpoint, but a really good basic understanding of how valuations work to begin with. And most business brokers don't do that. They just dive right in as a business broker. And that's to your point, that's the biggest issue. That was why I struggled as a business broker trying to initially get myself put out there in the market as a business broker. Because if I don't know how to properly price a business that can be backed up by SBA, that can get financing, that can meet debt service coverage ratio guidelines, that can meet the SBA SOP guidelines, then I'm just wasting my time and I'm wasting
Yeah.
the seller's time by setting unrealistic expectations, so that when I go to market, when I go and meet that seller, I want to have confidence to say, not only here's what you can sell your business for, but I know the underwriting criteria, I know the appraisal practices, I know the guidelines. I can now take this business that I just gave you a price quote for, and I can also get it pre-approved with the SBA. I can get it generally. I know we can find a buyer and get this financeable. It's bankable. And that's what I really felt like I needed before I dove in headfirst as a business broker. Otherwise, I'm just wasting everyone's time by making wild guesses as to what I think the business can sell for.